Waymo is the latest rideshare service taking over streets in Southern California. Living in Westchester say they're fed up with the abundance of Waymos in the area. A nuisance. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes has the company's response on today's Night Investigates.
Waymos. They are the cars that tend to stay all the funky high-tech gadgets added to their exteriors, then moved from their driver's seats.
Go forward, go.
The fully getting a lot of attention recently for driving mix-ups, including this one in November, a Waymo driving right through the middle of a police standoff. But while Waymo professes that the future is here, Chester residents say the nuisance is here.
So it was just kind of this spot over and over and over again, right?
Quietly in his Westchester house for the past 16 years, but in May, Waymo's idling out front, waiting for their next fare.
Way in front of our house, constantly, at all hours of the day. 1 a.m., 2 a.m. in the morning.
Hudson knew that because their lights would shine and their backup alerts echoed through the bedroom. Just how often would they?
Anywhere from half a dozen to a dozen times a day.
There's one, and then there's another one.
His security camera captured the Waymos, two of them bucking for the same spot at his curb. And Hudson is
definitely frustrating.
Ruji Jane says parked Waymos like these are blocked for several weeks now, putting the pinch on already crowded curbs.
Limited in this neighborhood, so if we have cars that are parked in this limited parking area, it becomes really frustrating when daily life.
Because the neighborhood is just 8 minutes away from LA, even hit by flyers looking for free parking. No airport parking streets here, but they clearly don't scare the Waymos away.
Not cause problems for our local communities, but it's also in violation.
We reached out to Waymo about the flood of its cars parked in West. In a written statement, the company acknowledged it has received complaints, but those parked there as a way to cut back on traffic and environment. Waymo writes, parking between trips helps us to reduce congestion and while ensuring that riders have faster access to transportation. Strategies specifically on street parking are vital to reducing empty miles. And there are some Westchester residents who say they don't end their frequent visits.
Oh, here comes another one right here. This is a corner that they stop. Usually they're in and out.
As for Hudson, Waymo's littering his curbs. His call said the company and Councilmember Park told him they would no longer stage on his block. But as we saw, other Westchester blocks were still fair game.
When commercial using your home as a base for staging or for, it's your neighborhood and your house has become part of the operation.
The company has agreed not to stage its cars in Westchester anymore and parking in any neighborhoods. The cutting-edge autonomous cars, she welcome on the roads, but she and so many homeowners want to see Waymos on the wayside. In Westchester, Rob Hayes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.